Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. It has been almost a week now. I know. I have been bad, missily not doing this, but here's the explanation for where I've been. I have been dog sitting. That's right, dog sitting. It was fun. It was nice to get away and hang out with a dog. Dogs are always great to hang out with. So, little itch, right here. Dogs are great, but it wasn't always, in other ways, it wasn't a good week either because I forgot to take my tracksuit with me, so all my exercise clothes I was unable to exercise last week. So to at least just go jogging as a bare minimum, but I didn't. And I will admit I did have a bad day where I had a lot of sugary sweets. I mean, well, you know what I mean. It wasn't a good week in some ways. But in other ways it was good because I got away. Also, I've not had much to say this week, if I'm honest. I'm still going through the same troubles I'm going through, but I could only talk about that so many times, you know? So many times where you can literally say, I don't feel good about myself, but I tried put my head on and felt a bit better. You can only say it so many times, I think. Do you think I should? This whole vlog was basically me keeping track of my exercise and overcoming my mental problems, which I think I'm doing. I feel better since I've started doing this, and I do feel more optimistic about everything. Not completely, but more than I was before, which I think is a good thing. And I can't stop bloody itching. Sometimes I itch more when I vlog. I think that's my nervousness coming out. My social anxiety or just general me coming out. Anyway, get back to what I was before I go blabbering on. Overall, I've been feeling alright this week. Despite the setbacks, I feel good. Because as much as I hated myself on that day for the setback and eating up the candy and forgetting my exercise clothes, it's only natural that this would happen. In life we will screw up. And we will have setbacks. But it's not the setbacks that define us, it's how we react to the setback. It's easy to have a setback and think, screw this, let's not bother anymore. But I don't want to be like that. I want to be, I want to be better. So I've got to carry on and keep going at it. Or as I said in another video, don't stop never giving up. I'm sure there's a better way of putting that in English, but believe me, I can't think of it right now. So what else have I been doing? Not a lot really. Looked after a dog for a bit. I had a bit of fun, caught up on some of my TV shows, done some reading. And that's about it really. I was hoping to get some. I went out earlier today actually, hoping to do some walking. Well, I got the walking. I was hoping to do some flogging while walking, but the wind was so bad today. I didn't want it to be one of those videos where I have to tweak the sound editing and do that Ultra Key thing on Adobe, and it kind of sounds like I'm talking through like an old radio. For little bits of an outside vlog, it's not too bad, but I don't want the whole thing to be like that. Still, I tried. I did get my steps in, which is nice. And I'm actually ahead on my steps this month. That's a fun little fact for you. This month I'm actually ahead. Despite the setbacks, I'm actually still a day and a half ahead. So between now and Sunday, I can pretty much do nothing. And I'll still be okay. But hopefully, tomorrow's nice, so I'll be able to do some walking. Make another little travel video like I did last week when I went to that church. I like that. That's probably my favourite video actually. I think that's probably the best one I've ever done. I think. What do you think? Do you prefer when I'm places, or do you prefer when I'm just, sitting back against this wall here, this yellowish wall? Let me know. That'd be great. But I do enjoy the walking ones more, because not only am I outside, am I in nice places, but I'm also kind of, getting over my public talking fears. Because I'm gonna have to do that one day. I mean, there's gonna come a time when I will. It's like when my parents pass away. Not that I want it to happen, of course. I'm gonna have to talk at their funerals. I'm gonna have to be one that gets up and gives the speech. And if I'm honest, that terrifies me. So much so that part of me almost would wish I was in the casket instead of giving that speech. But I want to get past that. I think vlogging outside is helping with that. I really do. It's like last week. I was walking along that road with the cars. Which is something I've never done before. So I always thought, if I'd start, just walking when the cars are behind me, people would beep their horns, someone might shout flog wanker at me or something. But no one did. That cyclist didn't say anything either when they rode past me. They just accepted it. I'm a flogger. This is who I am now. Other than that, there's not a lot going on with me these days. So I said, I have fallen behind the exercise, but I'm going to catch up with that. I'm determined to exercise more, run further than I ever have done, lose the weight, try and lose this thing here. I think I might be losing. My stomach feels doesn't feel so solid like it did before. I don't know if that's a good thing or not though. I mean, it could be. But I don't know, blimey, I don't know. Are there any medical people watching? Is that a good thing or is that bad? I mean, I think I mentioned this before, but I found my scales last week, or the week before. And according to them, I've gained 0 pounds. And I've lost 0 pounds. I'm pretty much the same place I was before, I think. I'm pretty certain I mentioned it. Yes, I did. I remember it now because I edited, when I was editing the video, I put in the footage from the time I actually did weigh myself. And I put it in the video. So it was there and I did mention it. But it's slightly concerning, that is. So I thought I would have lost at least a little, so I would have noticed a little bit of difference, but obviously not. Then again, it could be the scales. Maybe they're not very good. Not that I'm going to buy a new lot. Just doesn't seem worth it. I mean, I kept saying to myself, it's not what you weigh, it's how you feel up here. In the old grey matter, as they call it. Don't know who they are, but I've heard people say it. The old grey matter. But until next time, I'm going to finish this now because I'm blubbering on. Until next time, I'm James. You're you. And don't stop. Never giving up. Alright? Promise me. Don't have to write it in the comments. Don't have to give me a like to show you acknowledge it. Just make a promise to yourself that you won't stop. You'll keep trying. And you won't let setbacks get you down. Because everyone's going to have setbacks in life. Especially in our goals. But we can't let them stop us. What we have to do is keep on doing it. When life knocks us down, we've got to get back up and go again and again and again. Because even if we don't reach our destination, it's irrelevant because at least we tried. As I said before, I want to look back on my life when I'm old and dying and think, I tried. I may have wasted some years, but I got it back and I tried to do something with it, which is better than nothing. As I said, until next time, I'm James. Bye.